Okay, we're back in high orbit now, talking about what we're going to progress with. So let's see what we're told. I don't know, it looks like Yuri has got away, so where's the money? They're not going to pay us until we go after him again. We did say that we were going to deal with Yuri, but you know, he's a slippery little character, isn't he? So, couple of plans. Let's see what we've got as options. So we have to flush him out of his hardened bunker and then hunt him down and kill him. Or we can flush him out of the hardened bunker and hunt him down and capture him. This is actually a really important decision. If you hunt him down and kill him, you never see any more blimps. If you hunt him down and capture him, yeah, he's a bit slippery, so we will eventually see more blimps, and that means that they can become part of any motor pool. So it does mean that if you're doing a target acquisition mission, suddenly you can have a 300-ton blimp appear as one of the 2 units that comes out with a motor pool as soon as you take one of those units. So, ooh, yeah, that's always good fun. I'm going to go for Capture Yuri. As you can see, in the past I've done both. I'm going Capture this time so that we get an opportunity to fight more blimps in the future. I love those things. Okay, so apparently he needs to stand trial, but we are not mass murderers. We've got principles, guys. Are you sure you want to capture him? They really, really want us to kill him. Yes, we want to capture him. See you soon, the villain in tow. Okay, so first we've got his hardened bunker is the target. But before that, we need to repair. Okay, so you can see this is not a consecutive mission, so we are now able to go back into the Argo. We've got time to get all of our mechs back up and running. I'm just going to have a look in the mech bay to see what's going on there, because it's possible a couple of them, yeah, unfortunately, because we used them for 2 missions in a row, their armour has been slightly peeled off and needs to be manually put back in place. So where did these things get hit? This one you can see has lost a bit of damage on its front leg that's usually in place compared to the other one. We've lost a bit on the left rear leg. We're still not up to 125 tons, so what else did we miss? The 2 torso sides, we've lost a bit at the rear there, so we'll put that back up. And then it looks as though the final bit is on the central torso, so we'll just whack that up until we reach 125, and there we go. Also gives you a bit of a chance to see the mechs that I'm using. And this is my new Wisher Prime. Same things happen here. Some of its armour needs repairing. This is the thing with the buffered VDNI. You can have a proper look at it there. That is a lovely item to get. As I was saying, you need to hunt down one of the 180-ton Victor Super Heavies if you want to have a chance of getting these. I managed to pick up one in salvage, and then when I rebuilt it, I got a second, so I was well chuffed. Yeah, for all Americans, chuffed is an expression of being pleased that a few of us in the UK use. Actually, no, to be honest, hardly anyone does. I don't know why I just said that. Okay, so we're back up to 130 tons. It was just that component to fix, so we just need to repair this up, get our crew back in operation, probably pay a finance because it looks like we're about to drop to the next month, and then we should be ready to go after the blimp.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
I'm running a bit low on money, so I'm going to have to make some soon, it looks like. Okay, we're still waiting for our pilots to recover. There we go, they are now fully recovered. So, let's go back into the command center and let's start this mission and let's get ourselves some blimps. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to just quickly take the target acquisitions in turn. So when you do that, every 3 turns after you've taken one of them, you will get a new motor pool appearing. My aim with this mission is to destroy as many blimps as we can. I think my record so far is 3, so I'm aiming for 4 this time. Let's see what we can do. Okay, for this target acquisition mission, the mechs I'm choosing, I'm bringing my Shrike, which is a 95-ton Jade Falcon mech. I need this for speed. With target acquisition missions, it's vital you can reach those target points as quickly as possible. We'll have a limited number of turns to do it. The second mech I'm bringing is my new Wisher Prime. Very useful tank, very useful headshotter. Slightly less useful because it looks like we're on a lunar environment, so the heat issues could be a problem. I'm also bringing one of my railgun Black Roses, absolutely vital to take out those blimps, because we don't want them shooting back at us. And finally, I'm also bringing my Long Tom Black Rose with Khmer, because Khmer will give us +1 lance accuracy, which is going to be really important to make sure we don't miss when we're shooting down the blimp. So let's drop.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Okay, here we go. I'm actually really glad this is a lunar target acquisition,
initiated.
because the motor pool is in a really clear place. Here we go. So the faction representative is saying that we need to get ourselves to those target beacons. We're going to have strong enemy opposition. We're on a short time frame. What is it? 10 turns? 7 turns? Find out in a second. And then once we've picked up all 3 of those, that will destroy the base. As soon as we land on one of these, we're going to start getting a motor pool, which comes out right here. So this is where we're going to see the blimp. Now this is one of the few target acquisition missions where we will actually get reinforcements. It often says if you destroy, as you can see here, it says, it's just underneath what we can see because of the info. If we destroy the anti-aircraft generator, target acquisition missions always say that you're going to get reinforcements. This one, you really do. So we're going to take that out before we even start. Okay, so we've got our Black Rose here. It's got a decent jump distance. We're going to end up 2 turns in. Second turn we're going to land on the target zone. Or we might start without. No, we're going to land second turn on the target zone. So we're jumping over here first. This will give us an idea of what we're up against. We have got an Annihilator. We've got a Corsair there. Yep, quite a few things to come against us. So let's start moving forward with our other units.
Acknowledged.
Now at this point there's nothing I can do with the Black Rose with its railgun, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in quad mode and take a step forward. We do need to make sure that he has a clear line of sight to here. Khmer, on the other hand, if we whack in a couple of high explosives, we can go and drop on the ground right now, right on top of this, so that we can get our reinforcements from the start. And that is why I've gone and taken these with us. Here we go. Our faction representative has dropped in 4 additional units for us. So that's immediately going to turn the tide of battle. It'll also mean that there's targets for them to shoot that aren't me. We'll have a look and see what we've got in a minute. Okay, that's one of the tiniest little mechs I thought they'd bring to this video. Right, so our allies, we've got a Vulture, we've got we've got other units that it's not letting me see. We have a Berserker, another Vulture, and a Summoner. Okay, so those guys are going to take a lot of the shots. We're going to try and help them as best as we can.
You don't want in this thing, you don't get in this thing. I cut you out everything, I don't need you.
But first of all, we need to get Oddball to land on one of these target zones. Now what we have to remember is that from very next turn, we're going to have our first blimp. So General Yuri is saying, focus your fire on me. Yep, this is why I'm going to make sure that my Shrike is braced to take as little damage as possible. I should have probably thought to put Phantom on, but I forgot. Oops. I hope Oddball's okay, because he moans enough at the best of times. Okay, let's see.
What the hell's going on out there, man?
Proofing point, there goes Oddball again. Okay, the Corsair's coming in as well, and we'll probably target him too. The Shrike does have hardened ferrofibrous armour, so it will repair 20 points of damage per turn for 2 turns. As you can see with Luna, heat is a real problem. That Corsair, after just one single alpha, is getting close to overheating. The other thing you'll find that with the lunar environment, every time you end up damaging some of the target's structure, unless they're immune to hull breaches, it can destroy the entire mech or that location in one go. So every time you see a breach, you will see a structure check. And there we go. That one was, you can see it immediately had a breach, but it looks as though the Stalker might be immune to hull breaches. Okay, so we're going to move in a little bit closer now with Rain. I'm just wondering what we're going to do, because he's going to probably
On my
be
way,
the unit
double
we're
time.
relying on to finish off the blimps once they land. We do have an annihilator there that we can take out, and I think we probably should, because if we don't take that out, it could take out our allies. So for now, we'll just shoot the annihilator. Hope we get a head hit in there. It looks like we just had 4 hits straight. Ah, there we go. Hull breach check. Engine destroyed. He died even though we didn't technically kill him. Any other map apart from Martian biome, he'd have still been alive. So that's also why you need to be a little bit careful yourself on lunar biomes, because they are really unforgiving. Now I'm actually wondering if I should save my shots, because the problem with railguns is they lose accuracy the second time you take a shot. I think I'm just going to fire one single barrel at that Corsair, and then I'm going to save the other one for the to ensure we've got maximum accuracy when the blimp lands next turn.
I think I hit something.
That did a decent amount of damage to him. Okay, Kamiya is going to assist, because it's so hard for them to actually deal with the heat effects of this biome. We're going to just wander forwards.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
And then we're going to see about shooting a couple of these things and cause them to overheat. It looks to me as if we assist our allies down here, we can get a pretty good shot on a couple of these. We're also going to put field command up so that we're ready and more accurate when the blimp lands next turn. So let's drop a couple of long-tom shots. Of course, Kamiya herself is going to struggle from overheating issues by firing 2 long-tom rounds per turn. Okay, that's very good. As you can see, the fire won't last long. It'll probably go out as soon as this turn's over, even though it's a type of special chemical fire that can burn briefly in a lunar environment. Hey, these allies are doing really well. And here we go, the blimp is now going to arrive. There it is! It has arrived. So my personal best so far is taking out 3 of these things in a single mission. This time I intend to attempt to get 4. Just look at the size of that thing. You can see what it's armed with. It's got pirate arrow 4s, it's got rotary AC2s, it's got slazers. We'll go back and have another look in a second when we're able. It's got advanced AMS. I mean, this thing, if it opens fire on you, you're in trouble. But its weakness, it only has 380 armor, 75 structure. It does also have hard gel, so don't take it out and it will start to regenerate.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive ways. Maybe we can't lose. You're
Now,
right.
because I'm expecting the Shrike to be a primary target, I'm going to make sure that he is using Phantom. We're going to jump over to the next target point. We're not going to land on the 3rd until we nearly run out of time, so that we can have the maximum number of blimps appear. Every 3 turns we will get a brand new blimp. God, that Stalker's taken a lot of punishment from our allies and it's still going. What was that just shot me?
Hey, watch the paint, pal.
There we go, the Stalker's finally out of action. But you can see those advanced AMS going off from the blimp. I mean, that thing, it's really nice little unit. I say little, it's 300 tons! 300 tons of blimp. It's amazing that thing can fly, really. Right, my turn. So this is where it really counts. I need either 2 railgun hits to hit the same section on the same turn, or at least to hit it so that then I can finish it off using rain if I don't destroy it the first turn. We've got 80% accuracy for this first one. We're going to bump it up using Warlord. We're just going to shoot both of the shots straight at the Kirov.
All weapons are go.
We've got 2 hits, but unfortunately they did not destroy it. It's broken through to its structure. With its hard gel, it is of course immune to the effects of the oh, I'm so on the ball. Immune to the effects of the lunar biome. So We're going to move in with rain. Let's see how accurate we are. Oh, crikey, not very. Okay, 72%. We only need one of them to hit these locations. We're going to have to go to standard because otherwise we're going to overheat. Let's see if we can take it out of action. There it goes. First blimp down, one down, hopefully 3 more to go.
One less target.
Okay, our allies are taking out the poor little trooper. It's a little bit outclassed there with the summoners and the other units around it.
Reading you loud and clear.
Right, we're going to keep wandering forward with Khmer because we've got to get to the end. We're going to drop down to just one single round, I think. We do have this Nidhogg that's a little bit dangerous. I'm thinking at this point though we're still going to drop another Inferno on those guys over there to help our allies. See, I'm nice like that.
Taking the shot.
So that's all of the enemy over there, and now nicely cooking, which will make it even harder for them to shoot back. Especially, ooh, was that a practitioner? I hadn't actually been paying attention to the units that are over there. I need to have a look. Okay, trooper is down, the little flea. I think it is a practitioner. Those things are really... Oh no, it's an RC, so it's the risk version of a practitioner.
Now go on,
Almost
get down
as
into your
dangerous.
hole.
Right. What are we going to do with this particular unit? I think we're just going to land up here so that we can then move over to the next location. We do have a pair of super lasers that we can put onto damage mode. I think we're also going to use vigilance so that we can make sure we're able to get out again. We're only going to fire the one because otherwise we're going to overheat. We missed anyway. He tried his hardest.
The only way I got to keep them tigers busy is to let them shoot holes in me.
Okay, we're going to have to deal with some more of these units that are in the way because otherwise things are going to start getting nasty fast for us. Because we're now down to another... I think we've got one more turn after this and then the next blimp will appear. Oh, we've lost one of our allies. One of the vultures has just taken a shot into the rear and is down.
What's up, boss?
Okay, we're going to move forward with rain, and I think we're going to try and take out the Nidhogg before it does any more damage to anyone. We're going to have to just reduce it to just 3 shots because otherwise we're going to be causing too much heat generation. Unfortunately that Nidhogg survived. It's taken damage to its structure, but it's still up and running. Oh, there you go. Our ally, the Summoner, has finished it off for us. Good job. Uh-oh. It looks like the Banshee is going to attempt to hit. It missed! Thankfully it missed, otherwise I think our Shrike could have been in a bit of bother there. He'll probably complain about it. He didn't! That's quite amazing. That has to be pretty much the first time ever that we haven't had Oddball complain about it. It looks like I can get a shot straight into the back of that Banshee, and of course it will have lost all of its evasion because it missed when it was doing the melee attack. So let's take out this Corsair and hopefully take out the Banshee too. This is where I'm going to end up cooking. Oh, that's right. I was half expecting a stackpole then, given it was right next to Oddball. Okay, that's the main garrison gone. So now we can get ready for the next blimp to arrive. We'll again still keep wandering forward slowly with Khmer.
I'm moving.
Yes, we know you're moving, and we're going to drop another one of our Inferno. In fact, we're going to drop 2 this time, right on top of the Ostrock in the group there. There we go, the Ostrock is now shut down. The others will probably be quite high heat after that, so that should make it a little bit easier for our allies. Okay, we have a new Kirov, I think, has just appeared, although I don't actually see it at this point.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, like,
Normally,
no sweat,
normally
you know.
you can see them straight away when they appear, so I'm not entirely sure if I have or not. I'm just going to jump over here with
Have a
Oddball.
little fight.
We can now attempt to shoot this guy in the back. It's going to overheat us with the one shot, but I think it's worth it.
Here you go, more negative waves. Here you go, more negative waves.
No, it looked like it was the dead one that was actually getting the... It's a really strange the way that happens. It was actually the dead Kirov that was getting the boost a few seconds ago. So at the end of this turn we will be getting our second one drop in. This is a proper little scrap going on between our allies and these units, but we're giving them a hand.
Standing by.
We're making sure they're going to be okay. We're just going to wander forward again with the Black Rose, so that will reset both of the railguns, so that will be maximum damage, maximum accuracy.
Battle mech power up detected.
And here comes the Annihilator. They can pump out a lot of damage, those things.
Orders.
Right, again we're going to make sure the laser pulse is off. Run forward over to here so that we're ready to take down the next blimp when it appears.
You have my attention.
Once again, Camille's running forward. We're going down to a single long-tom barrel this time because, as you can tell, we start to overheat if we fire too many at once.
Charging weapons. Pierce through the armor.
That poor Ostrox shut down yet again. Okay, now we have got a second blimp. There it is, second blimp, second Nidhogg. Same again that we've got to attack. Let's hope these guys focus on the enemies down there. They are. So that will leave us to take out the blimp and the Nidhogg. Okay, we've still got more of our allies taking their turns. They're slowly whittling their way down against those enemies. It can't be that. Oh, what was that? That was the Nidhogg was firing on Ajax. Luckily it missed.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, no sweat, you know.
Okay, we're going to have to be a little bit careful now with Oddball because he is starting to really cook. But I reckon we can drop ourselves straight on the back of this Annihilator and DFA
Always
it.
with the negative wave, Moriarty. Always with the negative wave.
There we go, one dead Annihilator. Oh, and of course I've also got built in a lance, which can now fire when you DFA. Okay, now we are going after the main target.
Confirmed.
We have got Warlord available, so I'm going to use it again. We're going to aim at the Kirov and hopefully take out the blimp. For some reason I can't click the darn thing. There we go. So 80% accuracy, we need at least one to hit. Straight down, both hit the same location. Excellent. So that means Rain can now focus entirely on the Nidhogg to take it down before it gets another chance to fire. We're just going to use all four without the pulse laser because it's nice high accuracy anyway. Didn't go down. It's still up. Unbelievable.
I'll do what you ask.
Right, we have to be a little bit more careful, so I'm going to only target the Zeus this time. But I'm going to drop two on top of him. Why not? Okay, that should make it a little bit harder for him to fire back against our allies. He's got to shut down, surely. There he goes.
The mother beautiful bridge.
How many turns have we got? We've still got 5 turns to place the beacons. We're going to have to go in on turn 2 to make sure that we get it in time, I would imagine. I'm not even going to use him for anything apart from just walking over here calmly and standing still.
I'm drinking wine and eating cheese and catching some rays, you know.
These guys, of course, will finish off that Zeus now. A shutdown target is such an easy target. You gotta feel sorry for a pilot. His mech's completely shut down. There is nothing he can do, and he's just sitting there getting torn apart piece by piece. Okay, we're just gonna fire one railgun shot at the Nidhogg and it should be down. There we go, that one's gone.
What's up, boss?
Keeping on moving forward. I can't remember where they said the extraction point was on this map, but I have a feeling it's over there where that particular lance was, somewhere around here. So we will need to move over there, and I'll probably turn Camille back to normal mech mode so that she can get moving a bit faster. Okay, it's Camille's
Standing
turn.
by.
We do have field command available, but I'm going to save that until next turn. Oops. Because if we use it this turn, it will have run out by the time the next Nidhogg is and Kirov are available. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be quite a long walk for these two, so we better start moving now. Yep, they're warning us now that we're running out of time to place the beacons, but that's fine. We've already done 2 of them. We've still got 4 rounds left. We've got Oddball ready to drop onto that last beacon at any time that we
chance,
need.
man. No, they both had it.
He's
One
just
of
going to
them's in the
slowly
river, the
wander
other
his
one's on
way
the
up
other
there.
side, burning.
I think we'll also change Ajax into normal mech mode so that he can get moving a bit faster.
Roger.
I would like to take down 2 more of the Kirovs, but I think we're probably still only going to get the 3. We've already taken down 2,
You have my attention.
but yeah, we'll definitely get 1 more to spawn,
I'll
which
make
comes
it
in at the end of this turn. I don't know, what do you reckon? Can we manage another one? If I leave it until it says 1 round to go, can I get in there at that point? Will it still work? I've never left it that late to find out.
Waiting for orders.
I'm not sure I really want to do that and then find out that actually I've failed the mission because I was 1 turn too late. So I'm going to go in when it says 2 turns left. I think it's better to be safe than sorry. I mean, even after I've placed the beacons, there's still going to be a couple of turns before the shot comes in, so that should give us just enough time for the 4th to appear, I hope.
You crazy?
So how many turns? We've still got 3 turns left, so we're just going to walk that a little bit closer.
20 minutes ago.
He likes to moan, doesn't he? Oh, what happened there? Oh, the Zeus fell over. I was thinking, why can't I take my turn? And it's because the Zeus has gone and fallen over and is now lying on the ground. Brilliant. Right, we'll just reserve over there. We have the 2nd Kirov is now available. Sorry, 3rd Kirov is now available. Okay, that Zeus is down. I think with the timing left, we will have time to get a 4th. Obviously, my allies are now desperate to go after the Kirov because, well, why wouldn't you? I'm going to reserve, I think, with Rain because I want to make sure that I get to the Kirov down because I really do not want that thing shooting at me. If it does, it could be really nasty.
Roger.
I don't think this... Oh, we do. We can have Warlord. It's lower accuracy. It's only 70%. We need at least one of these to hit. Oh, there we go. That's number 3 down. 3 Kirovs are now down. We only need the 1 more, and then we can go home with a whole ton of 300-ton parts. This should be fun. Okay, I'm going to switch to high explosive, and I'm going to switch to flak so that we can try and take down the Nidhogg using our long tom shots. Ooh, that did quite a lot of damage. Right, where's the Nidhogg going? Who's it going to shoot at? Oh, it's shooting at my Black Rose. Typical. Goes after the 1 unit that can't regenerate.
Back my armor.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're going to carry on moving up with the Newisher. And we'll take it out of action, hopefully. Gosh, that's a tough Nidhogg. It survived that as well as the long toms. Right, next turn it's going down. What did they just have happen? Oh, they had their heatsink explode on them. That's always fun. We've still got 2 turns to go. I'm going to go into the zone now to capture it. Just to make absolute certain we don't run out of time.
Ready for orders.
Your Wisher is going to walk forward again and take the Nidhogg out of action.
Locked on.
That one's down. Okay, we're going to have a long walk with these. I think by the time I've taken everything down,
Understood.
I'm just going to sort of skip through this so you guys don't have to see them slowly make their way over to the extraction point. Nobody wants to see that.
Tell me what you need.
So put her in normal mech mode again. She was in normal mech mode.
Affirmative.
Okay, we've now lit all 3 of the targets. We can now see the extraction point is where I thought it was over there. We will have 2 turns to wait before the shot comes in, and I'm hoping during that time we will have one final blimp arrive, because I would like to get that group of 4 destroyed. Okay, so that is the extraction. That's where we're all aiming to reach. It's still quite a long old walk to make, but I'm sure we can do it.
I get you. On the move.
Right, let's get these guys. I say running, but you know, these quad mechs are not the fastest mechs on the planet.
Location confirmed.
I've seen tortoises go faster, or at least a doom turtle, which is kind of a tortoise.
Warning. Incoming artillery fire.
Okay, I'm wondering if we now have the
Another
other
beautiful
Kirov in
bridge.
place.
And it's gonna be there.
Yes, we do. There is our 4th Kirov that we're going to be able to take down. And we've got the allies firing at them as well. Not that their missiles are even going to touch it.
Ready
Okay,
to
Ajax,
dodge.
let's put you back into siege mode one more time. I don't think this... Yes, we do. We've still got Warlord. So, he's going to take the shot. 85% chance. We just need at least 1 to hit. There he goes. That's our 4th blimp. We've managed to take down 4 without a single one being able to shoot us. Even if I say so myself, I'm well impressed. This has been great fun. Right, let's see if we can get damage shots on him, because at least that'll punch through and hopefully destroy it in one go.
Target confirmed.
There we go. That should be the last of our normal enemies. Of course, we could still end up seeing a kill squad come in to finish us off. But I think, if I remember, I don't think they actually turn up on this map. It says they're going to, and you've got to escape before they do, but I'm pretty sure we never actually see them.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
Oh, accelerating to maximum speed. This is going to take me a good number of turns after the mission ends, so I will probably skip forward from this point. There it goes, it's down. Okay, we've definitely destroyed the base. Good job, people. It does say that there are reinforcements arriving in 3 turns, but I'm just not convinced they're going to be here. I don't think we're going to see anyone. Let's turn the pulse module off so I don't accidentally let it overheat.
Acknowledged.
And put him into normal mech mode, so I would say he goes fast, but you know what I
Location
mean.
confirmed.
They'll sort of amble slowly along. Actually, I wonder, if there are real enemy reinforcements and we take them out, do we automatically extract, or do we still have to reach the evac zone? Oh dear. One of our allies has gone and ejected because, well, they weren't very good. They overheated, they panicked, they ejected. Silly buggers. Okay, we now have 2 of our units home. Let's keep running over. What's the quickest route? I reckon straight over that way is probably the quickest route we can get there.
I'm on my way.
I know it's not a road, but I think it's probably still going to be slightly quicker than meandering along the road to get there for these 2. Okay, we've got 1 turn before it says we're going to have reinforcements arrive.
Schmuck.
So let's see if they actually do,
you go,
and let's
more
hope they
negative
don't, so that we
waves.
can just get there. And if they do, like I was
Locking in
saying,
coordinates.
that'll be when I'll stop the film and zoom it forward, so you guys don't have to see these guys take another, what, 9-10 turns to reach it. Inbound kill team, apparently. Don't know where they are, haven't seen them. Don't see a drop zone for them. Oh wait, here they are. Look, right next to me. Ooh, that's always interesting. Okay, it does look as though we are going to get a kill team. Nice. These aren't the same kill teams that Idjit has created that are really evil. This is just a kill team at the end of a target acquisition mission that try and finish you off just after you think everything's safe. So here they come.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts.
We have got an Atlas, a Roughneck, a Bullshark, and a Behemoth. Oh, I don't often see the old Behemoths. This is one of the sort of It's like the Matar, you know, the Pirate one or the DNSC, but it's a bit rubbish. it's like the really basic version.
See, all
of
the
them.
tanks we come up against are bigger and better than ours. So that all we can hope to do is, like, scare them away, you know?
Now, I'm pretty sure they're not going to shoot this turn, so I'm going to take the risk and just put on Phantom just in case, and then reserve while we wait for them to move. Actually, with Khmer, I will probably drop a couple of long tom shots with Inferno on top of them because, hey, they can't do much if they're overheating already.
Good to go.
Same here again. I mean, the thing is, if we try and shoot them now because they've got spawn protection, we're not going to hit them. Actually, we probably could hit them because we've got the laser pulse module. Yeah, okay, it looks like we are shooting them now because we've got the laser pulse module and we can. I think the most dangerous of these is the Bullshark because it's got that nasty artillery, so let's see if we can take it out. We didn't take it out, but it certainly hurt it.
Affirmative.
Okay, I'm going to reserve again for Oddball because he needs to DFA and there's not a lot you can do unless he does. So we'll move the Black Rose forward and switch to Inferno, artillery mode, and we're going to drop them both on the Atlas and hope that it overheats his whole units. Ooh, look at that burn. Yeah, these aren't going to be very effective now they've got all that heat into them.
Standing by.
Don't think there's much I can do here with Ajax because there's nowhere he can see them from, so we'll just keep running towards the extraction zone. Okay, we're going to have our allies coming in, I want to say to help, but you never know with these guys. Oh, fair play, he's hit a few targets, that's better than nothing. And the Bullshark has taken a... the Bullshark's down. That's one unit down. Nice. Okay, the Atlas is overheated and shut down.
Look, Kelly, a Tiger has only one weak point. That's
I think we're going to jump onto the back of the Atlas.
And you've got to hit it from behind.
With a DFA, and yep, we should be fine.
Always
we shouldn't
with the
overheat.
Negative wave, Moriarty. Always with the negative wave.
There we go, we've landed straight on his head. We're firing into his back as well. That's going to take a lot of damage. He did have a head hit, but it didn't burst right through his cockpit. That's a shame. Ooh, the Roughneck has punched me.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
I would say that's not very nice, but I think it's all fair in love and war. And to be fair, I wasn't being very nice to him. Okay, I'm going to get Oddball out of there straight away because I don't want to get hit again.
Sweat, you know.
So we'll just return him straight to where he was. We've got a couple of shots coming in here. If we can target one of those to hit the head of the Atlas, that would be awesome. It was a long shot. Right, as you can see, they're all three are overheating quite a lot. One of them is already shut down. They're not exactly going to be hard targets. That's worth mentioning. After this mission, we still have one final mission to do. We've actually got to go in and we've got to capture Yuri, because of course, yeah, he'll have escaped from this one. Who was surprised about that? But at least the next mission's a damn sight quite quicker than this one. Okay, the Atlas is down, the Roughneck is shut down, the Behemoth is as good as shut down.
Yes, Commander.
And we're slowly making our way to the extraction point with our two Black Rose. Honestly, we've been moving this entire mission and they're still not there. Okay, Rain is going to take a shot. We're going to just step over to the side here so that we can shoot the Behemoth in the back.
Move order received.
I don't think we're going to need the pulse module, so we're just going to fire straight into the back of this thing with... Actually, I think we can do 4 shots, can't we? And not overheat. Yep, 4 shots straight into the back of the Behemoth. Should take it out. It didn't. I'm actually quite surprised. That was quite a lot of damage that thing just took. Okay, it looks like the Roughneck's suffering explosions. He'll probably eject in a second, I would have thought. But the Behemoth's bound to shut down. There we go. So those two are sitting ducks. There is nothing they can do now against us. We'll get a single shot in, I think, with with Oddball here against the Roughneck.
Negative wave, Moriarty.
Yeah, every shot counts, knocked him down. I mean, that pilot's going to be panicking now. Massively overheated, massively wounded. Just eject. You don't want to stay any longer. Okay, we've still got one more turn to take. We're going to just shoot here, I think, at the Behemoth. Let's take them to normal standard shots so we don't overheat ourselves. Straight in the head. Let's see if we can take it down. Nope, but he's now panicked.
I copy. What's up, boss?
And we're still slowly running our way there with our Black Roses. We're nearly there. The end is in sight. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should split this, because this is a long old video you guys are going to be seeing here, but you can always skip through. I can warn you at some point that you might need to. Right, we're going to just drop one single incendiary on top of the Behemoth.
I'll make it happen.
Surely they've got to eject. They don't want to stay around any longer. Okay, we're down to just one enemy unit from the kill team, and the other one's gone as well. There we go. So we just need to finally get these guys all home, and then we can extract. Let's make sure the pulse module's off. It is.
Moving out.
Come on then, let's get you guys running as fast as you can.
I'm on the move.
At least we've only got 2 allies now to wait for their turns. So, just staying still with them, running forward with them.
Moving to position.
I reckon we're now 3 or 4 turns away from finally reaching it. If you want to do these missions faster, don't use super heavies. They're not quick.
I get you. On the move.
Almost there.
Sounds good.
2 more turns and I think we'll have both over the line. At least there are no more reinforcements. That one extra squad is all you get. I just wish they would do an automatic extraction from these missions, because it's a bit of a pain that we still have to keep on running until we eventually reach the extraction point. Okay, let's see if we can get in now.
Something you want done?
We're in there. Can Camilla make it, or
Yes,
does she
I hear
need
you.
one more turn? I think.
I'm on my way.
Yes, there we go. We have finally extracted. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Long mission, but we did get 4 blimps. So let's see what it looks like in the salvage. Convoy. So we're going to have a convoy mission to go and capture Yuri after this, and then that will be the end of this flashpoint. Okay, barely any payments. 8,000 sea bills. That was high value. We didn't take a vast amount of damage. I mean, my mechs are all in pretty good shape after that, so I'm pleased with that. So, let's have a look at our salvage then. What we've been coming here for are these, the blimp parts. Look at that for a blimp salvage. Oh, I wish I could pick them. In fact, I might be able to pick them all up. What I want, the really interesting thing is they're not massive value. They're not like the Baneblade, which we're going to be able to see with Heretic. But hell, if you're getting blimps, you've just got to pick them up. The other thing that's worth bearing in mind though, these blimps drop something really unique. If I can find it, it's all the way down here somewhere. They drop a special sensor package, which is called, I can't remember what it's called, so I've got to scroll down until we finally find it. Where is it? Don't tell me I destroyed them on all of them. That would just be crazy. Do you know? I think I must have, or they're no longer able to be dropped. I could have sworn they drop a special sensor package, or maybe it was there it is, scan optics. This is what they can drop, and it's pretty nice. You know, 50% chance to deal crit, advanced zoom, thermal vision, night vision. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to get rid of one of them so I can then take that scan optics, because there's nowhere else you can pick them up. Unless one of the new super heavies has them, which I wouldn't put past Redbat. So there we go, that is our salvage, 63 million, not bad. We've got enough to build 2 blimps, so I am really happy with that. Okay, we have got a consecutive deployment. We're now going after an escort mission, so we're going after a whole bunch of vehicles. I'm going to swap out my Caracara. I'm going to leave Oddball in, even though he's currently fatigued. We're going to get rid of Rain and bring in our reserve pilot in the form of who should we load in? Wraith. Wraith can come in and use the Newisher. I think we will keep the Black Rose in place, but we'll take Ajax out and we'll put Ether in instead. And we'll also we'll get rid of this Black Rose. We'll put in the other Railgun, and we'll get rid of Khmer, and we'll give ourselves We'll give Fiona in, so we've also got some airstrikes. That should be fun with a little convoy, seeing if we can take them all out in one go. Okay, the only reason I'm keeping Oddball is I want him to get some experience with this Caracara. It's a long way to go before he can start to get some of the abilities that it has, so that's why he's going. Even if he ends up being injured, it's his tough.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, we're dropping to capture Yuri. Now, if we had have picked the other option, we would instead be destroying Yuri's convoy. So what we need to do, we need to get to the convoy point there, we need to take out the first guards, and then we've got to escort the convoy all the way up there. Oh, I'm so glad I've taken some super heavies. I should have thought about this and taken faster units. Oh, we'll be fine, I'm sure. So, what are we up against? Like I was saying, if we'd have taken the other option, it would be in the simple convoy destruction mission, which is really easy. Okay, there's a Black Knight. Oh, it's one of the Special S7s, so it's one of the Solaris versions. They often have some quite interesting gear. We've got a Proteus, we've got a Ravager, I'm not familiar with a Ravager, and we've got a Razorback. I love that we have so much content now in RogueTech that you're always being surprised by new mechs that you've just never seen. Doesn't matter how many missions you drop, there will always be some that you've just never had a chance to face.
That's his ass. You gotta hit it point blank, and you gotta hit it from behind.
Okay, Oddball is in the Caracara. I'm going to jump as far forward as I can, and then I'm going to brace so that he will be sitting there as a bit of a tank in the trees. Okay, we can now clearly see where all of the units are. We should be able to take them out using our railguns. I'm going to move forward a bit faster than usual, even though it means I'm going to be a bit less accurate with my railguns, because we've got a long distance to go. What have we got? Have we got any that we can hit accurately? The problem is we don't have sensors this turn, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to end my turn. I'm not even going to attempt to shoot with railguns, because I really risk hitting my own units.
What can I do for you?
Now, on the other hand, when I'm using my Newisher, I mean, they're actually super accurate. Even without sensors, we should probably get high accuracy on at least one of these targets. 54% there, 34% there. What have we got on the Razorback? 40 and 60. We're going to head for that one. We're just going to shoot 4 times at the Anubis.
Here we go!
Well, we hit with 2. We had just over 50% chance of hitting. I'm settling for that. That's fine.
Ready for orders.
Same again with Fiona. We're not going to shoot this turn because we don't have sensors, so we'll just move forward. Because unless we went and destabilised that one, no, we're just going to wait, save the shots, and let's get them down next turn. Ooh, okay, that Proteus has gone straight through to my structure with Newisher, my Newisher, so it's going to go down. Not having any of that messing around, are you? let's finish him off quickly. What do we have shooting us there? That's the Black Knight, so we can easily take that down with railguns, I would have thought. Just waiting for their last unit to take its turn, the Razorback. That's quite a nice little unit. It's got some interesting weapons. I mean, the pirates do. Some of their stuff is really quite cool. I mean, you can see, I think that one might have a plasma or something that it's firing at me, as well as a whole bunch of missiles. Yeah, it's got It's oh, okay. It's got an Inferno rocket launcher. It's got loads of pirate flamers. So yeah, quite a cool little unit.
What can I do for you?
Right, we're just going to take one step forward to remove all of our evasion pips, and I think we should be good enough to take down some of these targets. In fact, I'm just going to shoot 2 straight at the Proteus because that thing is nasty. It's taken out half of its torso, it's taken out its leg. Yep, we should be able to finish that off.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, no sweat. You know?
Don't think I'm in range of jumping on any of them at this point, but I'm going to move forward to about here so that I'm easily able to jump on at least one of them next turn. I think we'll fire the Supras at him, and we can even do the damage-based Supras. We'll try 2 at the central torso. There's a bit of more structure damage.
Good to go.
Let's run forward with Wraith, and then hopefully she can take out the Black Knight, which I don't really like over there. 72 damage is more than excuse me, more than enough to take out head normally, but this is a Solaris version, so unfortunately, even if we hit the head, it's not going to take it down. We didn't hit the head anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. Right, we're just going to stand here with Fiona and see what we can shoot. I think we're going to try and take out both the Proteus and the Black Knight with a shot. I mean, the Proteus is a nice easy shot because that's 99. Black Knight, I believe, is about 70, 71, so we've got a chance.
Firing on multiple enemies.
There goes the Proteus. Ooh, we've taken out its leg. That'll make it an easier target for next turn and reduce its initiative. Okay, we could move forward, but there's not really anywhere we can. Oh, we can go around this rock, I suppose. There we go. Okay, I'm hoping I can use my Karakara to take one of these guys out. It's like, I built this thing, I want it to be able to go into DFAs, and it will do a DFA. I just wish it was slightly faster than it is. I might have to slightly rethink the build, because, I don't know, it does 7 hex movement. It's not quite enough if you've got a DFA unit. I could do with sort of at least 8, I would have thought. But it still makes quite a nice useful tank, although as you can see they're not actually shooting it, they're still going after my quads. Well, and they're also going after Wraith and the New Wisher. Don't mind them hitting that one will repair.
Waiting for orders.
What I could really do with is finding a way of actually making the Black Roses have some form of repair, so I'm thinking I might need to get Black Carapace. I mean, obviously I did the surprise guest splash points and I unlocked the cockroaches, so I should have relatively easy access to Black Carapaces.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So I think that would be my intention, is to be able to do that and then take things out a lot more easily. Let's have a look. Can we take out this little Razorback? 75. It's not quite high enough, so let's at least use Warlord. Boost it up to 80. And we'll also fire one over there at the Black Knight that's on the ground.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
There we go. Razorback down. Black Knight down.
Gotcha.
Oh, oddball, oddball, oddball. I could go in DFA, but we're so close, I may as well go in and punch it. So the other thing that the J Talon suit, they are really good at kicking. If I go around and kick this from the back, I mean, you've got 145 tons of power behind it. It's going to just destroy one of the Anubis' legs. 95% accuracy, so yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And there goes the left leg, what did I tell you? And of course I've also got the Mech Lance, I've got the 2 Supras on maximum damage. It didn't stand a chance, to be fair. Okay, let's start moving up so we can pick up this convoy, get them to the extraction point, and then also shoot down whatever comes at us. At this stage I'm not going to go in there. I'm also going to make sure I turn off my laser pulse module, because the last thing I would want is my unit to blow up.
Affirmative.
We're going to run up as fast as we can first of all with the 2 black roses, because we at least need them to be in a position where they can shoot stuff. I mean, looking at the map, we're going to have to go all of the way up here to extract. So it's... oh, I don't know where we're going to go with the black roses. I might take them up the side here, so they've got a line of fire along the... a bit further along, I think. For now, we're just going to take the Caracara over there, come a bit closer with that one. And yeah, we're going to start moving up the hill with the 2 black roses. It is possible I won't even get to use them. At least I've got the airstrike. It's not all lost.
Commander?
Right, let's go in with Wraith. Let's see if we end up with an additional enemy spawn at this point. Don't know. Nothing's come out. I was expecting them to appear at this time. So we'll just run forward with the Caracara. And we'll carry on up the hill with these 2 black roses.
Moving to position.
Black roses? Black rose eye?
Affirmative.
Dunno. Okay, we've captured the escort point. Yes, we do have another round of enemies have just dropped in. Excellent, they've now surrendered the convoy to us, so we just need to get them along. I've said before in a previous convoy mission, it's so worth having the manual convoy movements. It means you get to use them, you get to fire, you get to choose how they move. Unfortunately, with this Flashpoint, they move themselves, so I don't have that level of control. So instead, I have to make sure that their pathway is actually occupied by one of my units. Okay, we're going to have to take out that catapult fast. It's doing structure damage to Wraith. I'm not sure what it's firing, but it's causing a bit of lag with my graphics there. I'm guessing it's got a whole load of rockets, because that was a lot of shots at me. Are they going to stop anytime soon? That almost felt like I was being shot at by an ARTA, one of the Atlases with the what's it called, the single fire massive rocket launcher. Crikey, what have I got in this convoy? What was that was just shooting back at him? I need to see what they sent me with this convoy. That was some serious firepower coming out of the little guy. What have we got? We have got a Challenger. It must have been the Challenger that was shooting him, I think. Right, eventually I'll be able to... I mean, there's only 4 of these. 4 enemies. 4 new units on my side, and it's taking forever for them to take their turn. Okay, we've got another one of the enemy about to move. It's a Conquistador. These are lovely units. Ooh, Caracara's taking a bit of damage. Yeah, the Conquistadors have got built-in Harjal as well, so they are really good at keeping on going for as long as you need them to. Okay, we're going to move forward 1 step with Black Rose, and we're going to try and take out 2 of the targets. What have we got? We have got the... okay, that's quite a heavily disguised catapult over there, so that's going to be quite a tough target. But we'll give it a go and see if we can shoot it.
I've got enough guns for everyone.
No, we missed. That's a shame. Didn't miss the Black Knight though, so that Conquistador is going down.
When I shoot you, you'll take...
Looks like we've taken out its side and leg with that shot, so I'm quite happy with that. Okay, my allies with the convoy, they're now taking out the Conquistador as well. Or trying to. And we've got an awesome over there that I hadn't spotted. Oh, it looks like Wraith has actually taken a head hit during that last little confrontation. So we're just going to step forward and we're going to try and take out that catapult before it gets us. We've got 72% accuracy, 66 with an offensive push. Let's see if we can just take out his head. It's quite high heat, so it might... oh, we missed. All 4 shots missed.
That would be a miss.
Oh dear, that's not what we wanted to happen.
Standing by.
Okay, let's bring Fiona into the play. I don't think she's got the accuracy to hit that one, but she certainly does have the accuracy to take out the Black Knight. Let's just make sure it's down. Okay, so that's one of the 4 reinforcements. We will still have one enemy reinforcement lance when we reach the extraction point, so we've got to bear that in mind.
We're gonna find ourselves another bridge.
I'm thinking I'm going to take the Karakara over towards the catapult because it's a bit of a nuisance, that target. I mean, we could shoot. Yeah, why not? Still missed. I'm hoping it will shut down on its next turn because that's going to be a damn sight easier to hit.
Are you dumb or something?
Right, back to our allies' turn. Let's see what they can do with that. That one of those tanks was really quite impressive when it took its turn last time.
$1.6 million. We could become heroes for 3 days.
Okay, we can have a 42% chance of landing on it. I'm going to put Phantom on because obviously I'm going to have my back facing towards the Atlas, the Awesome, which isn't what I really want. Right, we're going to attempt it. Let's see if we can hit this thing from behind.
Negative wave, Moriarty. Always with the negative wave.
It's a miss, but we still get to fire our lance, which also missed. This is one hard target. On the plus side, at least the Karakara is still braced and it has Phantom, so it's less likely to be hit. Okay, we're going to walk forward and see if we can hit it this time with the new issue. We can't do as badly as last time when all 4 shots missed. Let's see how we do. Are we in range of short? No. That's 60% chance per shot. We managed to miss 4 times last time. Oh, we've hit our own Karakara. Oops. But we took out the pilot.
Hey, Kelly, what the hell's going on out there, man?
Yeah, alright, alright. He doesn't half moan oddball whenever he gets hit by anything. Okay, we're going to carry on running up the slope with our 2 Black Roses so that hopefully we can get them in a better position to fire later on. I am a bit concerned that we're going to have our escorts are going to be going into the line of fire soon. At least the Challenger and also my new Isha have got decent AMS, so we were able to do something about those. I think I'm going to use my first airstrike to get rid of one of those targets because they're a right nuisance over there. Let's have a look. Can we actually fit both in at the same time? We've got one sitting here, one sitting here. Yes, we can. Now, if we judge this right, we should be able to shoot that one from the back and the Awesome from the side. Let's give it a go and let's hope we can do some damage to them. Here comes the airstrike. Diving down the hill now.
Airstrike.
It's gone straight over the top. Oh no, these guys have got really good anti-air ability. Okay, the second one's coming in. Let's hope this one at least gets some shots off. Here it comes. No!
Oh man, I don't like officers.
Ha! It's gone straight past them, unfortunately. What a waste of an airstrike. They must have some weaponry that's got really good anti-air factors. I mean, that shows you how well it can work if you've actually got that in place to protect your own units.
Waiting for orders.
Right, let's turn the laser pulse module off before we move. We're not going to be in range this turn, but we are still keeping up with all of our escorts. The Karakara is going to attempt
Oh yeah, man.
to do a DFA. No, he's not in range of a DFA, but he's going to come up here so that he will be a main target. And poor old Oddball. Yeah, Oddball is going to be shot at. He'll love that. We got 57% chance to hit the catapult, but it's quite a lot of damage. 90. This one will only do 63. I'm going to risk the catapult because we could do some serious damage if we hit.
Crazy.
Okay, we managed to get both hitting, so I'm really pleased with that.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We'll still carry on heading up the hill because that's all we can do at the moment with the 2 Black Roses until they're high enough to actually get a line of sight on anything. Do you know, the last time I did this, I think I was using 90-ton Phoenix Hawks, and they are so fast. I mean, it made this mission a breeze. Darting around the place, getting behind the enemy. Works a lot better, but
Receiving you.
I'm really enjoying this season because I've given myself the challenge of only using super heavies where I can, and it has been fun so far, and I'm picking up some really nice units. Now, I've actually just been told while filming this that we have got some new units, some specific quad super heavies, 4 new quad super heavies, probably dropping with clans, Prithvi and Lau apparently, and they are spider quads, or X quads as they're known, so it's a whole new type of model, and I'm really looking forward to trying those.
Freak, otherwise he would have split out of this town 20 minutes ago.
Okay, Oddball is going to have to try and kick the Awesome because he's really close to it, so he's going to go in from behind, he'll kick it, he's got good shots there with the Super, he's got the Mech Lance once it's unsteadied. I think this will probably take the Awesome down, should break a leg.
Always with the negative wave, Moriarty. Always with the negative wave.
Not quite, 185 points of damage into the leg, didn't take it down. But we did do a lot of damage to him, the pilot's now bleeding out, so I think that Awesome's as good as out of the battle.
What can I do for you? Pedal to the
I'm
metal.
hoping we've got a good line that we can take up this hill so we can get these Black Roses into position. Because as soon as the first one of those units gets onto the extraction point, we're going to have a whole lot more enemies appear. So we need to keep up with them all of this time. As you can see, the extraction point is still quite a way off, but they are slowly making their way up towards it. Just as long as I can get those 2 Black Roses in the line of sight across here, because I think the next lot of enemies will be around there. Ooh, the Karakara just got shot in the rear by the catapult. Amazingly, he did not complain about it. Good on you, Oddball, for putting up with that one hit.
Going full throttle.
I will have split this into 2 videos, part 1 and part 2, so that you don't have to sit through it all in one sitting, because it's quite a long battle. Okay, that Awesome's just preparing himself for death, I feel. What can we do here? I'm thinking... do I take out the Awesome or do I take out the Catapult? The Catapult's already taken its turn, so I will take out the Awesome this turn.
Have a little faith, baby.
But I'm going to give Vigilance to Oddball so he can go after the Catapult before it goes after him next. Oh, okay, I can go straight after the Catapult. Thank you, little ally. You've taken out that Awesome.
Got it.
They are just starting to get ahead of my new Wisher now, but I should be easily into a line of fire by the time they're ready to, so that's all good.
Negative waves.
I am going to give Vigilance to Oddball at this point, because if the Catapult survives this turn, I want to be able to go and land on it or punch it the next turn. So I'm going to go straight behind. Again, the Mech Lance will now fire, because they will change so that they will fire after a DFA.
Always with the negative wave.
We missed the main DFA, we still get to fire the Mech Lance. Which has done quite a lot of damage. It's made the Catapult bleed out, so I'm quite happy with that as well. That's going to make that pilot next to useless. Next turn we can finish it off with a melee kick. Still making our way up the hill with the Black Roses. We're nearly into a line where I think we will get a line of fire on the forthcoming enemy. We've got our airstrike back as well, so we'll be able to use that when they appear.
Full speed, no target.
I've just seen the patch notes that have just been added to the new update while I'm filming this. It seems as though her airstrike has been slightly changed. It will now take 20 turns before it will actually go off, and it will cost 50,000 to use each time. I could live with that. That tank is so nasty. Look at the poor catapult, it's getting hammered. Did it go down? I couldn't see what happened. I'm assuming it's dead. Yep. Oh, it's fallen down at the very least. The pilot's now only got 9 turns of bleeding left. I'm amazed he hasn't ejected. That's one stubborn pilot.
The Mother Beautiful Bridge. And it's gonna be there.
Okay, we're just going to do a simple kick and then shoot him with the mech lance and the supers, and I think that will be the end of the catapult.
Always with the negative wave.
There he goes. Right.
I hear you.
Now we just need to prepare for the one final wave of reinforcements when these vehicles start getting into the extraction point.
Good to go. Sprinting.
Honestly, at this point, I'm now wishing I'd actually taken the mission to kill Yuri. I mean, it's much faster. you just go in, you nuke a very little weak convoy, and you're done. Whereas this is a little bit... I don't normally take escort missions because they're quite long. They frustrate me. But, you know, I do want to be able to get more blimps. I don't know why. Just because I can. Okay, we're still a few turns away from being able to extract them. I'm going to take the Karakara over towards where I think the enemy are going to appear. We'll catch up with the new Wisher.
Moving to position.
And let's have a look. We've got pretty good line of sight from where we're moving to now with the Black Roses, so I'm happy with that. Okay, the convoy's taking their turn. They're getting really close now. Their next turn they're going to actually start entering the escort zone, and then that will be when we will have the reinforcements appear. I'm just going to sit here with the Karakara for this turn.
More negative waves.
Going to run forward into the trees with the new Wisher because I am expecting them to appear. Go up a little bit higher with that Black Rose, bit forward with Fiona's Black Rose. And here they go into the extraction zone. No, they haven't quite crossed it. Those trees have slowed them down to the point that they weren't quite able to get in this turn. Okay, so now we definitely know they're about to go into it. So, where are we going to put the Karakara? I'm just going to jump to there,
Have
and
a little faith.
that will then leave me braced inside the trees. I'm going to move up to here but brace with the new Wisher for the same reason, so it gives me a bit of safety. Black Rose can go up another little step, so it's still getting in position. I think they should be right. I think we'll get a really good line of sight on the enemy now. And there we go. They have now reached the extraction zone, so we will have one last enemy reinforcements arriving. Yeah, here's the reinforcements that were requested. Okay, we've got an Arrow 4, we've got a Grasshopper, a Chameleon and a Stalker. It looks as though Oddball is in a really good position there to take some of them out. I think we might be able to get rid of most of them with an airstrike, don't you? Here goes the Jez again. Now unfortunately that Chameleon looks like it's actually got attack protection, so it's not damaging all of its structure like it did when it attacked all the other units. Okay, 3 of the 4 are now within the zone. I think we better take out that Arrow 4 before it goes and takes out as much as it can. Ah, there we go, we've got a lovely line of sight here. So we're going to switch to quad mode, we're going to see what we can shoot. I'm assuming I'll be able to take out the Arrow 4 fairly easily. 51, 53, they're not that accurate, are they? Okay, we're going to try anyway. Of course they haven't moved, so they've got spawn protection at this point. We're going to take out the Stalker because that's one of the most dangerous as well, I think. And we'll try for the Arrow. Right, fingers crossed, let's hope that these hit them and not my targets. Oh, we've got a miss against the Stalker. Let's hope we at least get the arrow file 4. Yes, we got rid of the arrow 4. That's brilliant.
Looks like we're gonna find ourselves another bridge.
Right, now Oddball cannot jump on those because they're actually outside of the map boundary. He could attempt to jump on this one, but it's not a high accuracy, so for this time I'm going to reserve with Oddball.
Waiting for orders.
Wraith as well I'm going to reserve because... actually no, I should probably be alright. I should probably be able to get the accuracy I need with Wraith. Let's see what we can do. Put the pulse module on. Yeah, we've got 87, 87. I think we're going to try and take out the... We'll try and take out the Chameleon, I think, because it's the next one to go. I think that's a head hit. It is a head hit. It's down. Okay, Fiona's now going to use her airstrike. We'll put her in siege mode anyway.
Coordinates received.
And hopefully this airstrike will be enough to just take out these two. We can clearly make it go in from behind them if we start here and just go through to there. And here it comes. Keep your eye on the skies. I was hoping it was going to come down before they got to shoot at Wraith, but a bit too late there. The Stalker has opened fire.
Armor's holding.
Oh no, I think the Grasshopper may have just moved outside the area. I should have made it slightly larger. Here they come. Diving in from the top. Here comes the airstrike. Let's hope it takes them out.
Oh man, I don't like how
No! It missed again. Not one shot taken.
No chance, man.
Okay.
No, they both had it. One of them's in the river and the other one's on the other side, burning.
I'm just waiting. I think we have a second one incoming now, don't we? We do not. I'm going to risk being shot by my own airstrike. That'd be about right.
So many positive
I'm going to go in from behind and kick the Grasshopper. Let's hope I don't get shot by my own airstrike, but you never know.
Right. Hey, look, you know, if those engines are turning over, we can sneak right up the edge of town. Nobody will hear us, right?
Okay, that's the Grasshopper over. It's taken a fair amount of damage. Hopefully that will stop it from being able to take out the aircraft. Here comes the second aircraft. I have a little bit of concern here for Oddball with his Cara because if it shoots, it's bound to shoot him. No, again, they've gone and they've got such good air, anti-air that they've actually gone over the top of them. Right.
Okay.
I'm going to go and... No, I'm going to just kick the one on the ground. We'll just take him out. Move to the side there. Oh, of course, make sure I put Phantom on in case they get to shoot back, because I really don't want to lose my Cara again. That was just embarrassing during surprise guests.
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Okay, hold it, hold it.
Okay, that is the Grasshopper down, just the Stalker left.
Always with the negative wave.
All four of them are now in the zone, so all we've got to do is finish this off, and then that's mission end. Go on, Wraith, you can do it. Headshot him. That looks like a headshot. I saw that go straight in the cockpit. Nice job. There we go. So that is the end of Yurily Occurrence. I almost forgot what we were doing there. That's taken quite a long time. I hope you've enjoyed both of these split videos. It was quite long battles, so yeah, be warned when you do them yourself. Okay, 2.2 million payout, so that's all good. We should also have very little damage to my own mechs and a reasonable amount of salvage that we can pick up. Again, there's not much I'm particularly after, so I'm just going to take a random selection. We'll take the arrows because they're always quite good value, and the Black Knight is as well. There we go. And moving on to the end part of the Flashpoint. Okay, back in high orbit, we've captured Yuri, we've completed our contract, but wait, what's this? It's General Yuri! How is he sitting in an office with an armed guard behind him? Ah, who knew? He's escaped. So yeah, apparently we failed spectacularly, and that is why we will now get Blimps potentially whenever any motor pool comes up. So if you'd have chosen the other option, you wouldn't get to see him at this point because he would be dead. But it's nice. He doesn't mind that we've captured him. He's still paying us. He's still giving us some junk he found after sacking the capital. Is he a nice bad guy or not? I just don't know. But that was a fun old mission. And he's a bit creepy when you see him up close. Okay, so make that very creepy, as you can see. Yep. Let's not fight him again. Okay, moving on, because I don't want to see that anymore. Right, let's see what we've been given in the loot box to finally end this mission. So we've been given an extra 1,000,000 C-bills, and he was right, he has given us a whole bunch of junk. Well, battle fists, they're always quite nice to pick up, I suppose, if you want to make a melee mech. Anyway, there ends Yurily Occurance. I hope you've enjoyed watching both videos. I apologise for it taking so long, but they are really big battles. You know, if you want any advice with these, just send a message in the thing, and if you did like this, even if you did fall asleep because it was so darn long, please like it, please subscribe, please tell your friends, and I will see you all on the battlefield.